Please don't do a white man can't jump reboot. I always see
Oh,
that
that's
shit.
just done.
Everything it's
It's
already
not
shot.
done.
They shot it already.
No, it's not shot, but the paperwork is done. So yeah, they're doing that. What's his
Everything
name?
don't
Kenya
need to
Barris.
be rebooted.
Kenya Barris, who Blackish creator.
Yeah.
He is executive producing this joint.
It's a
Jack
movie or
Harlow.
it's a movie or what? Is it a
It's a
movie or is
movie.
it?
Oh, it's a movie.
Oh God, bro. Who playing? Oh, what? Who go? Who playing Wesley, bro?
I don't know,
Who
but
playing
Jack
Sidney Dean?
Harlow's.
Who playing Sidney
I mean,
Dean?
I don't know if they're gonna play those specific roles. It's probably gonna be like 2 new roles
So
or
they gonna be
whatever.
Billy Hoyle. They gonna be a Billy
So it
Hoyle,
ain't gonna be Billy Hoyle, but white man can't jump. You got to have a white person. And I
obviously.
don't know if you saw Jack Harlow hoop.
Yeah, I don't think he's good, right? I don't know.
I
I haven't really
mean,
seen him ball.
he hooped in them Revolt TV joints.
Okay.
The Revolt TV basketball league. Shouts out to Detavio. He hooped in that. He was in the All Star Celebrity Game too.
Okay.
So I
I didn't see that.
mean,
I didn't see that. I'm pretty sure he can get a couple basketball drills from Tyler Hero. You know what I'm saying? Hook him up. He'll be good for on camera scenes. We ain't got to see him do too much of nothing crazy.
I mean, he got the
Obviously,
song Tyler Hero. So yeah, but he's gonna be in there. They haven't cast the black dude yet. But why do you not want this? Or why do you not want this remake? Tell me why.
I just what White Man Can't Jump. Obviously, like, first of all, White Man Can't Jump is dear to my heart. That's like top 10 movies of all time
Oh,
for
okay,
me.
okay.
Top 10 movies of all time for
I get it.
me. So I just feel, and on top of that, I agree when people say that everything don't need a reboot. Everything like Bel Air. I love Bel Air though. I'm cool with it. We haven't even discussed Bel Air.
That's not a reboot though.
And it's not.
It's a reimagining.
Reimagining, reboot. I figure that's the same fucking thing, bro.
Nah. Reboot is
a reboot and a remake the same thing.
See, reboot is basically them continuing the story and rebooting it. Like, so if they would have come out with another season of The Wire, you still got the same characters and all of that stuff mixed in with some new people, but the main characters are still the leads. Like, that's a reboot.
Okay.
Like, this is a reimagining of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So, like,
right.
The storylines are different, but they
Absolutely.
bring some of the storylines, over. But they reimagining these joints and and it's not a comedy.
Yeah,
this is a drama. This definitely a drama.
Absolutely. And I feel like, to my point, we didn't need that, but see, nobody asked for it.
I hate when people say we didn't need that. What the fuck do we? What the fuck do we need when we watch TV?
I like new shit. I don't need to go back.
This is new.
It is new.
This is a whole totally
this is a whole
the only thing that's changed. I mean, only thing that's the same is like the actual character names, but ain't nothing the same. Nothing the same.
But if you can't reboot a movie with different people. So with Jack Harlow. So I'm saying with Jack Harlow, if we rebooting it, that means you're continuing the White Man Can't Jump story, or you're re-imaging it.
They're doing a different version of it.
They re-imaging it with like a different.
They're not doing like for example, nobody asked for the honeymooners.
True.
But we got the motherfucking honeymooners with Cedric the Entertainer in the Jackie Gleason role and Mike Epps in the Art Carney role.
True that.
Yeah, and they were black.
So I'm gonna watch this shit, Joe. I just ain't interested. Why y'all gotta touch this?
No, I'll tell you this. I'm interested in any sports movie.
Okay.
Like Scarface was a remake. We watched that motherfucker, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Bingo. Like some people don't be realizing some of your favorite movies are remakes or reimagined versions of some movie from long before.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't trip. Like sometimes you watch a movie and then they'd be like, this movie was based on, and then you be like, oh shit, be some shit from like the 70s or 60s or 50s and some shit that I ain't never seen before, but they put a new spin on it and all of a sudden this movie is dope.
All right, well, at least get a real actor in here. Jack Harlow ain't never acted a day in his life. How can I take this seriously? How can I take this seriously?
Mike, do we really? Mike. I see you nitpicking.
I mean, I'm nitpicking because they fucking with one of my
Like, because I'm about to ask you something. Like Woody Harrelson,
he's a good actor.
Wait a minute, no. Wait a minute. Woody Harrelson was known for Cheers.
Okay.
And Wildcats, G. Before White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
He was a dummy on Cheers. And he was a dummy wide receiver on Wildcats. And he was a dumbass basketball player betting his life away on White Man Can't Jump.
Yes, sir.
We was not looking for dramatic movie roles from that man.
Right. I'm just picking at it.
Until he made one. No, there's somebody who's gonna say that shit and really be serious.
I'm nitpicking. Right.
Somebody gonna say that shit. Somebody gonna say that shit and they gonna be really serious. And you're gonna be looking at them like, hey Joe, I was joking around. Are you serious? No, man, I want a real actor. Like,
no, it's all good. It's all good.
Like, name the white person who you would rather see as Billy Ho.
Who's some emerging white actors right now? I'm not even familiar with any white actors.
Thank you. We ain't familiar with that. That's what I'm talking about.
So,
like, some dude from the Disney Channel who grown now.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Why don't you be the white guy?
Look, I say all that to say this. Just don't fuck it up, Jack Harlow.
But you know what though? Here's where I'm interested at, Mike. And this is a real conversation. Get a little bit serious.
Yeah.
Can you make a White Man Can't Jump now? There's some movies that I just feel, even as tame as it was in the early 90s, it would be hard pressed to make that movie because of cancel culture.
Okay.
Like, I can see a lot of white people being mad now, being mad at White Man Can't Jump because you perpetuating the stereotype that white people can't do shit. Right? Like, because it's funny, when the Super Bowl was coming up, right? One of the things that they were talking about heavy was Cooper Kupp, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Cooper Kupp is white, playing a position that's been dominated by black people since the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind that Steve Largent had all of the wide receiver records,
right?
Like before he retired, and Jerry Rice broke all them joints, and some of the old wide receivers back in the day. Cooper Kupp out here, and it's like, yo, this white boy, he gotta have some black in him.
And niggas don't like that shit because they don't even be wanting to put Cooper Kupp in the top 5 conversation when he definitely a top 5 receiver. But they come up with every reason why he not a top 5 receiver because
he white.
Because that's the reason why he's white. But they try to make excuses of like, oh, he's not athletic enough, or he don't make.
I say reverse racism?
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Hey, I'm being serious right now, Mike. Like, think about it, like Tyler Hero.
Yeah,
he got to have some swag to him.
Yeah,
Christian McCaffrey is
he one of the best. With no injuries, he one of the best running backs,
bruh,
in the NFL.
Let's keep it a buck. Christian McCaffrey is the best white running back that I've seen. Now, John Riggins and some other, there's a lot of other white running back. No.
Mm-mm.
I wasn't around for all of them. I was around for Mike Allstott, who was a fullback, Peyton Hillis, who had like 1.5 good seasons and then disappeared and was on a Madden cover, and Christian McCaffrey. And they're white.
Yeah.
He's the best white running back I've ever seen. And people don't be wanting to give my man credit, not because he's injury prone, because he's white. Dare I say reverse racism?
So you interested to see how this movie gonna play out?
I'm interested in how this movie gonna play out because clearly the play on white people, like on White Man Can't Jump, was not just the fact that he couldn't dunk a basketball. That was a microcosm.
Mm-hmm.
That was a small bit of stories. The man was was engaging in fornication with Rosie Perez, who blessed us in that movie a couple of times.
Facts.
And so it was a white person, Hispanic person, black person. The white person was swindling black folks because black folks was looking at the white dudes like, buddy a lame, he can't hoop. And then he out here hitting your ass with the Bill Lambier shot.
Yeah.
I was just
about to say the movie really not even pressured around him being able to dunk. Obviously, that was brought up in the movie, but it was more so just stereotyping white people as in they can't play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't hoop. They can't hoop out here with us.
He was hustling people and out here hustling himself.
Yeah.
At the same
time. And then he felt like he needed to prove that he can dunk.
Bingo.
So,
he had to overprove what he could do on the basketball court because he was white. Yeah. So I am interested in 2022, 2023. How does a story like that go off? I think we've seen plenty of white people since then. Who's been a white person won the dunking contest since then.
Mm-hmm.
Brent Barry. I'm interested to see how this goes because, again, if I'm a white dude, I'm looking at this like, fam, we've getting over, just like the black quarterback, getting over the stereotype, fam.
Yeah.
We can dunk.
Yep.
We could dunk.
But are we getting over the stereotype where hoopers, like white people, can hoop?
No, we're not really. Because
like,
here's the...
Because you look at the NBA right now. Who's the premier white boy in the NBA that can? That's cold. That's cold.
You know, I'm about to sound crazy. Somebody's gonna listen to this podcast early, be like, "Bang, you sound crazy." I don't count Luka Doncic in that. I don't count no European basketball player in that.
Okay.
When I think of this, I think of U.S. Americans.
Tyler Hero type hoopers, bro.
Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson,
yeah.
Kevin Love,
yep.
I think of them. I don't think of, because it's easy to say Luka, but Luka from like Germany, or some shit, Austria or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's overseas. Overseas, it ain't a whole bunch of black people on the court.
Mm-hmm.
We got to fly in when we don't make it in college to the NBA, after college to the NBA. So then we out there hooping in like Ukraine.
Yeah.
God bless the people in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. So I don't count them because they hooping against themselves overseas.
Okay.
Like you look at the Russian teams, the Slovakian team. Ain't no black people on the Slovakian team. Yeah. Remember doing the Olympics last year? We was like, yo, Carmelo Anthony should try out for the Puerto Rican team.
Because he got that in his blood. You know what I'm saying? He could technically go over there and hoop. And
how many black folks with Russian blood about to go over there and play for Russia? Like, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
No, for Germany or some stuff like that. Like,
but I feel you though. Luka ain't that premier white. So who is it? So this movie is still relevant to this day that we actually don't have premier white people that can play basketball. We know some can hoop, but who cold?
Right.
Who cold? And so, now that we're going along having this conversation, yes, it's going to be interesting to see. But, obviously they're going to be re-imaging a classic movie. So I just, when I look at certain classics and shit like that, I love classics to stay classics. And I feel like when you re-image something, you're going to tank the classic